everybody out there in YouTube world. Welcome to Midnight Cherry TV. We're doing a little something different tonight. We don't always do this, but we took a look at a comic. We're taking a look at a full-time comic here. We're not looking at under candlelight. We're just looking at it normally here, and it's Mars Attacks by Dynamite Comics, Kyle Starks, Chris Schweitzer, guys, and it's variant cover C right there, variant cover C, and I got some CDs under there. Talk a little later. Got my copy of Iron Sights right here, but put those markers back there. But guys, I wanna talk to you about comicsgate. Midnight Cherry TV is a supporter of comicsgate, the comicsgate community on Twitter and YouTube, also on Indiegogo as well. And there's a lot of vitriol, there's a lot of hatred, there's just a lot of aggression out there from people that don't like comicsgate, don't like these people that are just doing their own thing, making their own stuff, guys. That's kind of Midnight Cherry TV. We like people that have diverse thinking, diverse thoughts. We want a little bit of opinions from everybody. We want opinions from everybody as long as you treat me, as long as you treat Midnight Cherry TV as a good customer, as a good consumer, then I think we're always going to support your product. Like Alterna here, we support Alterna here at Midnight Cherry. They're very appreciative of their fans. But problem with this Mars Attacks is the variant cover is colored by Dee Cunniffe or Dee Cunniffe. Not exactly how to pronounce that name right there. Show you that colorist right there. Now, sorry to Ian Marion, the actual artist on the cover, but your colorist has made inaccurate accusations about generalizations, total generalizations about the comicsgate community, and we're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on that a little bit later. We're going to have a little bit of a discussion of that in a little bit, but I want to talk about Mars Attacks. And again, Dynamite Comics, $4 is a little bit expensive for a comic, in my opinion. But when you have this many variant covers, you have to pay a lot of variant artists. But then when you also have variant colorists, you add another bracket of pay, only adding cost to your product, Dynamite Comics. But again, it's Mars Attacks based on the classic story. Mars Attacks. It's been a novel. It's been a radio play. It's been a little bit of everything. It's been a '90s movie with Tim Burton, which was very enjoyable, very good movie. But they kind of go for that style here on the cover. And again, Dee Cunniffe has been making generalizations and inaccurate accusations about comicsgate in general, and we're gonna respond to that in a little bit after we go through this comic here. But again, Mars Attacks, we got the slacker character. They kind of generalize this kind of humorous slacker. He goes to pick up his grandfather. They're going through he's at the retirement home, and in comes this doctor talking about giving a euthanasia injection, guys. But as a joke, because the Martians have landed. Midnight Cherry TV, we appreciate art that matches the tone. And I will say that the interior art in this comic definitely has a good tone of match with the goofiness of the comic there. Let's check out the Martians right there. Pretty cool. And it's not like the cover art at all. It doesn't match the cover art at all. But realistically, it does match the tone. It does match the humorous tone of the comic. You've got old granddad in the wheelbarrow. Go boy, go. That's pretty funny. So again, it's a pretty enjoyable comic. It's we got to stop those Martians. There's the president. I appreciate that they didn't go with a cheap shot by making it a specific president. So you have to appreciate that from Starks and Schweitzer, the actual artist and writer of Mars Attacks. And again, it wasn't that bad of a comic. I didn't dislike it, but when you have somebody like Dee Cunniffe as the colorist here on this variant cover, Type C. The variant cover C, guys. So here's the problem. To really get into it, it's Halloween week on Midnight Cherry, and we tried to keep it fun. That's why we looked at Mars Attacks, but then it got us all angry. Because we looked at the colors, we looked at Dee, and Dee said that the comicsgate was a hate mob, a hate movement, aimed at hating It was hatred of LGBT people, lesbian, gays, and just kind of calling comicsgate out. Making generalizations, saying that all of comicsgate and anybody that supports your boy Zach, the creator of Iron Sights. There's my copy right there. Pretty sweet. We'll take a review of that later. Please subscribe to a Midnight Cherry. And if you haven't hit the like button or the dislike button, hit that button. It's up to you. You might hate Midnight Cherry TV. That's up to you. But again, we looked at Mars Attacks and Dee Cunniffe, the colorist, however you say his name. I don't really care if I say it right or wrong, but he said that comicsgate was a hate movement that hated LGBT people, and that's just sort of crazy in my opinion. That's just sort of nuts. That's sort of nutso, because here's the thing, guys. Comicsgate, which Midnight Cherry TV is, we're Comicsgate. We also Midnight Cherry TV is a comics gator, actually, or a comics gator. But here's the thing, guys, is you can be whoever you want. You can be whatever you want to be. It's all about being free. It's a freedom of thought, diversity of thought, freedom of diversity of thought. Basically, guys, it's a combination of words. It's however you want to put it together. It's essentially having the ability to sort of be who you are, but not change things, not change things however maybe you want to change things, and that's fine. That's fine, guys. You can fight for whatever you want, but once it becomes sort of involved in other things, then it changes things a little bit. But like the Demon Etrigan here from DC Comics. Now the Demon Etrigan, that's a character, but Jason Blood, who's the human of Etrigan. Now Jason Blood can't be a woman. Jason Blood is a straight bachelor man in real life when he's not the Demon Etrigan. Patrick Bateman, he loves the ladies, but he's also a little bit bisexual. I mean, he kind of, he's a serial killer. He's a little bit twisted. He could be gay, could be straight, and that's okay. That's okay, guys. Here's the thing: is Midnight Cherry TV. I see people of color and whatever kind of catch buzzword you want to use against us, but I see all different types of people. I see old straight women and young bisexual men and all kinds of everything in between, right? All in Comicsgate, fighting for independent thought. But I'd like to ask Dee Cunniffe a specific question now that we've gotten about 8, 9, 10 minutes into the video. We want to ask Dee a specific question here. How does Midnight Cherry dislike gay people here with this many gay CDs, with this many super gay CDs? That's my question. That's my overall question for you. I want to take a look at that. But again, here's the thing: you can be a Christian. You can have Bibles. I have 2 Bibles right here. I have a regular Bible and I have a Polish Bible. You can have all kinds of Bibles. I can own Iron Sights from Comicsgate creator your boy Zach. I can own both. I can own those things and love them. And I can also own all of these super gay, because gay is gay and that is fine. I can own all these super gay CDs, right? And I can be Comicsgate. I can be Comicsgate if I want to be Comicsgate. And that's the beauty of Comicsgate. So Dee Cunniffe, that's why I have these markers here. I'm gonna recolor your comic here. But first I want to show you all these super gay CDs that Midnight Cherry TV owns and we love. Not only do we own, we love it. We love these CDs. We love these albums. We love whatever you want to call it. We love these albums, guys. But yeah, there's, we got all kinds of stuff. Let's shuffle these CDs around a little bit. But first one's off the bat. Le Tigre. You got gay and lesbian and transsexuals in a music group. And I have 2 of their CDs. I purchased these. These are not bootlegs. These are real CDs. But I also purchased Iron Sights. So apparently Dee Cunniffe thinks I dislike gays, but somehow I own Le Tigre albums and Iron Sights at the same time. That seems kind of crazy. Maybe to me. I don't know. Is Dee wrong? If you think Dee's wrong, maybe leave a comment. Maybe leave a comment in the thread, or if you think he's right. If you think he's somehow right that Midnight Cherry TV doesn't like the LGBT community, and I'm pretty sure I'm a comicsgate. I got this button. I got this gator. I have this copy of Iron Sights. I think I'm pretty comicsgate in my opinion. I think I'm pretty aces in terms of comicsgate, everybody. But I also have all these gay CDs. I have all these super gay CDs. So again, Dee Cunniffe, would a comicsgate, would an anti-LGBT person own Ladytron? Would they own the soundtrack to Gilmore Girls? That's right. Would they own the soundtrack to Gilmore Girls? I don't think so. Fritz the Cat soundtrack. Oh, I guess I'm a racist. I guess I am a white supremacist. I apologize for that. I have the Fritz the Cat soundtrack, so clearly that means I'm racist. I apologize for that. But I do own these gay CDs, such as I'm a straight man. Always looking for ladies out there. But I own Sarah McLachlan's Surfacing. I own Spice Girls. Spice. That's pretty gay. But yet I own Iron Sights. How do I own both these things if I hate gay people? Dee Cunniffe, the colorist of variant Sea of Mars Attacks by Dynamite Comics. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I own Spice Girls, Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt is super gay, and I own his album, Warped Tour. The Warped Tour is is pretty gay. I own 2 Donna's albums. I own 2 Donna's albums. Dee Cunniffe. Please tell me how anti-LGBT I am when I own 2 Donna's albums. Okay? All right? But that's the thing. Is I can own all these super gay CDs. Hey, and if you're new to Midnight Cherry and you haven't checked out other videos, I reviewed a bunch of Bret Easton Ellis stuff. And Bret Easton Ellis, I don't know if you knew that, is bisexual. So Bret Easton Ellis is a bisexual man. And I reviewed a bunch of his stuff. And I liked him a lot, guys. I like Bret Easton Ellis a lot. So I own multiple Le Tigre albums. Multiple Le Tigre albums. And I own Iron Sights. But apparently Dee Cunniffe, the boy oh boy, the colorist for variant cover Sea of Mars Attacks from Dynamite Comics, says that I don't like, that I hate. He says I hate gays and lesbians and bisexuals and transsexuals. That's just crazy to me. If you're a viewer of Midnight Cherry TV, you know I like history. You know I like a little bit of everything. So I appreciate gays and bis and whatever you are. I'm straight. I'm a straight man. I can be open about that, and you can be open about your thing. But that's the thing is, I want to continue the species of human beings. So I am straight. I do like the ladies. Dee Cunniffe. So I'm sorry about that. Clearly I hate. Clearly, Midnight Cherry TV hates gay people and bisexuals because Dee Cunniffe, the colorist, the original colorist, right now I'm recoloring, the original colorist for this variant C Mars Attacks cover here is getting recolored. pretty poorly, honestly, pretty poorly. Midnight Cherry TV is more of a writer, more of a commentator on life than a colorist. Here we're giving it a little bit of splash of blue here, just a regular dry erase marker, because we don't really care about quality, but we do care about how comic book pros treat customers, and call their customers, call their consumers. You know, I bought this Mars Attacks comic, thinking, this might be pretty funny. This might be an enjoyable time for Halloween week here at Midnight Cherry TV. I thought, this might be a good time. But then I see Dee Cunniffe on the Twitter, everybody on the Twitter, and he's saying that the marker's gone out. I'm gonna switch to a different color because again, Midnight Cherry doesn't care about quality. At least when I'm coloring this Dee Cunniffe colored artwork by that marker's out too. Let's just go black. Let's go black. Let's paint it black, everybody. We people say that comicsgate is racist, but let's color these Martians a different color. Let's color everybody a different color. We'll color two Martians black. We'll color the other two. I think we'll color the other two maybe pink. Maybe pink. We'll add a little bit of highlights there at Midnight Cherry TV. But again, people, Dee Cunniffe, the colorist for this book right here, Mars Attacks 1 by Dynamite Comics, which wasn't a bad book. Again, guys, the interiors of this book weren't bad. They weren't bad. It was a funny story. It was a funny story of a slacker helping out his grandfather. It was an enjoyable story. But I regret getting this variant cover done by Dee Cunniffe. I got a paint marker here as well. I got a variety of markers. But we're gonna color the human being red. He's gonna be a red human being. Everybody, look at that. He's like a red-faced. And that's sort of, look at that. I colored right over the face. I'm going to put little eyes on there as well. But, Midnight Cherry TV is not a colorist. Midnight Cherry TV is not a colorist, everybody. Again, Midnight Cherry TV is not a trained professional colorist at all. But I know how to treat a customer. I know how to treat a customer, whether you like super gay music like Le Tigre, or you like the Bible. You could like either one. You can like this or that. You could like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you could enjoy Iron Sights by your boy Zach. Your boy Zach, available GoFundMe right now. Back your boy Zach on GoFundMe right now if you're still listening there on YouTube. But again, I think we're about done coloring this. I think I've had my fun here. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna keep going a little bit. Martian Rights Alliance will color. Try to find a color we haven't tapped out yet. These are the used markers. Yeah, there we go. We'll color the sign green. Yeah, there we go. Now this is permanent Sharpie marker. I don't own any quality drawing utensils. But again, I know how to treat a customer. I know how to treat a consumer. Check out that new coloring variety there. Check out that marker variety. And again, Dee Cunniffe, I want to ask you how this comicsgate member right here, Midnight Cherry TV, can hate gay people with gay relatives and all these gay CDs. Look at all these gay CDs I own. Le Tigre and Donna's. And Gilmore Girls, I own a Gilmore Girls soundtrack. Dee Cunniffe. That's Donna. Sorry. Patton Oswalt, he's pretty gay. But Sarah McLachlan, look, Gilmore Girls. Are you telling me that I don't like gay people? I own a Gilmore Girls soundtrack, guys. I own a Ladytron album. You don't even know what Ladytron is, Dee Cunniffe. You don't even know what Ladytron. You probably don't even know what Le Tigre is. And you're telling me, a proud Comicsgate member right here, you're telling a proud Comicsgater that I hate gay people because I own Iron Sights? That's garbage. That's garbage, Dee Cunniffe. That's why I recolored your cover. I don't know the artist well enough. Otherwise, I'd rip this cover right off the comic, and I would just keep the issues because it's okay enough to keep. I enjoyed it enough. I'm definitely not going to bag and board it. I'm going to save this bag and board for Iron Sights. I don't need a bag and board for this comic. I need a bag and board for Iron Sights. But again, Dee Cunniffe, you said that comicsgate was a hate movement that was anti-gay, but I just asked you a question here: how I can own all these super gay CDs, especially for a straight man in his 30s, such as myself. How could I own all of these gay CDs, but also be part of comicsgate? It just doesn't make any sense. If what you say is true, which it's not, but it's a pretty upsetting. It's a pretty upsetting thing here. Spice Girls. I'm a 30-year-old man. I'm a 30-something-year-old man, a late 30s man, straight man, and I own Spice Girls Spice. That's pretty gay, in most people's opinions. And you're telling me, because I own Iron Sights, that I don't like LGBT people, guys. I mean, that's Dee Cunniffe. I think you're incorrect, and I think you owe me an apology. I think you owe me an apology on Twitter, and I will expect that apology either on my YouTube or my Twitter for calling all of Comicsgate, generalizing Comicsgate as a hate movement towards LGBT people. It's inappropriate, and you're completely incorrect. But boy, oh boy, you got me fired up here at Midnight Cherry TV. I'm trying to calm it down here for Halloween week. I'm probably gonna eat one of these Reese's peanut butter cups. But for Midnight Cherry TV, I want to thank you for listening. Dee Cunniffe, I expect my apology sometime soon on Twitter or YouTube. But if not, you'll probably block me, because that seems like you're probably that type of person. But again, I'm pretty upset. I own all these gay CDs, and I own Iron Sights, but you think that somehow doesn't exist. Colorist for Mars Attacks Variant C cover, issue number 1, Dee Cunniffe. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out by name. But Halloween week, I hope you get haunted by an evil spirit for generalizing. Anybody who generalizes in the last 3 days of Halloween gets haunted by an evil ghost, and that's the Midnight Cherry TV voodoo black magic for Halloween week here at Midnight Cherry TV. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you again here on Halloween week.